Hi, my name is John Townsville. We are in Vista, California. It is July 31st, 2018. This is the State of New California notice to all Californians, grievance number 28. New California is a new state in development exercising its constitutional right to form from the state of California. The process to form New California is authorized and codified in Article 4, Sections 3 and 4 of the United States Constitution. Article 4, Section 3, United States Constitution states, new states may be admitted by the Congress into this union, but no new state shall be formed or erected within the jurisdiction of any other state, nor any state be formed by the junction of two or more states or parts of states without the consent of the legislatures of the states concerned as well as the Congress. Statement of intent. The citizens of New California have decided to remedy the abuse of power by the government of California by exercising their right to form a new state provided in United States Constitution Article 4, Sections 3 and Sections 4. We are determined to live under a state government in the United States of California and under the Constitution of the United States. The New California Declaration of Independence of January 15, 2018 states, whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government. When a long train of abuses and acts to seize and hold the people's power without legal authority and pursuing invariably the same object that clearly demonstrates a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. So it is the history of the past and present governor and government of California who have a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of a tyranny over the counties of New California and the state of California. Whenever any form of government becomes destructive to these ends, it is the right of the people to seek a constitutional remedy to abuse of powers. Preamble of the New California State Constitution states, we, the representatives of the undersigned counties within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and our posterity, seek a Republican form of government, protection against foreign invasion and domestic violence guaranteed by Article 4, Section 4 of the United States Constitution, and all privileges and immunities of the citizens in the several states guaranteed by Article 4, Section 2 of the United States Constitution, ordain and establish New California as a fully vested state of the United States in the United States of America. First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Therefore, the counties of New California bring forward 40 grievances against the government of California to be announced in public on Tuesday at 11 a.m. each week for 40 weeks. State of New California Grievance 28. Statement of facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical communist state government which fails to provide a Republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals, and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence upon the citizens of America, all caused because of a government of and for a mono-party system led by a tyrannical dictator. Declaration of Grievance. United States Constitution Article 6, Section 2 states, this Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, or which shall be made under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby. Anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. The Communist California government and the current pretender governor have fostered, supported, legislated, enacted, and enforced unconstitutional laws and regulations in direct violation of Article 6, Section 2, known as the Supremacy Clause, utilizing an industrialized hyper-legislative process to enhance lawlessness with bills and laws that are intended to add misery, destruction of property, and even death of law-abiding United States citizens living in California. The rogue government of California resists and even fights against the enforcement of U.S. laws. In addition to deliberate violations of the Supremacy Clause, the judicial system in California is openly hostile to the citizenry of California. Because the current communist government of California shows complete disregard for the Supremacy Clause of the United States Constitution, the judicial system conducts itself as if it were exempt from punishment or is free from the injurious, illegal consequences of their own actions against the citizens of the United States living in California. The California courts have weaponized and corporatized the judicial penal system with little to no fear of recourse or reprisal. The rogue government of California allows for monopolized, semi-privatized corporations of the penal system in California and also openly operates them in a hostile and contrary manner to the constitutional rights of citizens of the United States living in California. The California court systems have become increasingly hostile to the citizens of California through the weaponization and corporatization of the penal and judicial system throughout the state. By semi-privatizing the parole system, the jails and the prisons, as well as the probation disciplinary process, the California penal system has become a monopolized, money-making machine tethered to the backs to the citizenry, all the while violating the basic constitutional rights of the people through hostile treatment of American citizens in the judicial system, excessive fines and fees accrued on a daily basis by probationers, third world level of living conditions in the prisons and jails, abusive judicial tactics designed to bully the accused, intentional desperation and disregard for people's rights, open violations of constitutional judicial procedures, and protections without proper remedy through the law. Utilizing Marxist, Leninist, and Maoist revolutionary tactics, the communist governor, monoparty system, and local government officials support and celebrate these tactics as a means to introduce and subvert all aspects of California government and civil society in an attempt to destroy the state of California and break down the sovereignty of the Union of the United States of America. Act of secession. Therefore, the California Communist government, in conjunction with the Communist State Executive, instituted wherever the current communist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror on United States citizens living in California with the intent to secede from the United States of America and thus destroy the very Union of States which gives us our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting communist governor of California, the mono-party legislature, and the local elected officials in evidence of abdication of the responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the state and citizens of the United States living in California. This concludes the proceedings. NewCaliforniaState.com 1-877-828-2753.